Howdy folks, welcome to episode 10. We got our guest star as usual, and yeah, we're gonna try to make our route over to the coal mine and see if we can get that done. I'm almost wondering if, no, we don't need to bring anything from the other direction, do we? Yeah, I think we will need to bring stuff from the other direction. Maybe we should put another, it's not gonna work. Okay, we'll just have to put like a switch house or something over here, maybe a little Y or something. But yeah, we're gonna go like this, and because basically what I'm thinking is when we're coming from this direction, we're gonna have to go past the switch and then back up, and so I'm kind of thinking we should put a Y over here so that we can so that we can figure out here. Let's go down 0.5. There we go. But yeah, you know, we'll want something where we can turn around here. And what we can do is we can bring this over to here. She's really talking to me now. Okay. We're going to bring this over to here. We just hit the end? Okay. Bring this over to here-ish. Something like this, right? And it looks like, is that going to go back uphill? Yeah, it looks like we're going to hit that about right. Okay, so we'll bring this over to here. I'm kind of thinking this might be a good place for a switch, you know? We've got this. We could put a switch going in there and then back to here somewhere. Because do we have a flat spot here? We could probably put a switch just coming right off of this, right? Let's see if that's possible. Then we can make like a Y on here if we want to. So we're going to go switch left. Did that go the other way? That went the wrong way. Okay. That's weird. Wonder why it did that. All right. Demolish rails. Let's get rid of that piece. Let's try that again. We're going to put switch left. Let's go like this and see if we can get it to, if it's closer on this direction and if it'll go on that one. Yeah, there we go. See? That'll work. And then we can let's hook this up and see how it looks first before we go ahead and delete the old one. And we're going to hook that up to the end of the switch here. There's the end of the switch. There we go. All right, how's that look? Yeah, that's not too sharp or anything. That looks good. Okay, good. We'll do that. Demolish rails, get rid of this one. And then what we can do is we can hook this one in here. So let's go like this. And I think we're going to need this. Let me see. Let me see if we can get away with the shorter rail. It looks like it. It looks like we'll be able to get away with it. So yeah, what we can do is we can put that over here. See, I'm kind of thinking it might even be better to do our Y right here. Is that even going to work? I'm thinking that's just kind of a bypass, isn't it? We need to go the other way. It needs to come around and loop, right? It needs to loop into here. Okay, so let's try to loop this. Let's see what we can do as far as that goes. So we're going to make a, we're going to use a fixed curve instead. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go like that. And we're going to go up to 40 meters. Right? She agrees. Yep, she agrees. We're going to go to 40 meters. Why do I feel like I'm underneath the ground or something? Okay, I'm not. All right. So we're going to have to use the, yeah, we're going to have to use the second one. Okay. We are going to have to use a taller piece of track here. So I like how this is her spot. Not on my shoulder or anything. It's such a cat move, isn't it? No, actually sitting on my keyboard would be a total cat move. All right. We're going to get this over here. Is this, yeah, this is coming down a little bit. Okay. And we're going to go a little bit more. Okay, and then we're gonna go straight a little bit. So let's go like this. And then we're going to start turning the other way. There we go. 40 meter. All right, let's bring up our 40 meter. I think we are probably, yeah, we should stay level, I think. Now see, the thing is, if you watch as we go, it's like if you move this, it changes the radius, so it's not precise, just FYI. All right, let's go like this, and let's see if we can get this to wrap back around. And I think we're going to want to make this a larger, maybe a 50, but we'll see. That looks like it's going to be about right. So we can bring this into here. See, look, that's about perfect. That's really beautiful. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to curve this a little bit to the left and then make our switch. So we're going to demolish this. We're going to go like this. We're going to make a maybe 60. There we go. All right, we're going to do this, and then we're going to put our switch to the left. I'm just trying to think if that's the direction we want it. Yeah, that's the way we want it. Okay. That looks like that should match up with our other track over there. Okay. So we can go like this. And what is this going to look like? 50, 40. Yeah, see, if we do that, it's not going to be too bad. Wow, that is. That's too bad. But let's go like this again. We're going to do 50 here. And we're going to bring this around circle mode, right? And then we're going to delete this piece here so that we can connect it correctly. So let's see if we can get it to work. If we can get this to connect. There we go. All right, there's our connection. And then, see, look at how close that is. It's even wider. All right, so if we go like this. See? Beautiful. Let's see how that end looks. It looks nice. So let's get rid of our trees on here. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else we need to remove trees. Or anywhere else we need to edit saves or whatever. So that I could save the time removing these trees that aren't necessary to remove, right? But we'll check this out and see how this looks before we carry on. I love the ones that launch. The ones that just go into orbit. Okay. Like that. At the car wash. All right. So now we've got... let's get rid of these. These two. We've got this. Yeah, let's get rid of this too. And we'll try this again. So we're going to go like this. We're going to take the 3-foot part 2, type 2, whatever it's called. And we're going to go down 0.5. And we probably want to come out to probably about like this. It's not going to let me? Did it go? Oh, it went way around. Okay. It went way around the steep part. All right. So let's maybe curve this a little bit sooner. Like this. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's still a nice smooth curve. Okay, that's what I wanted. We can avoid that little hill there. That's fine. All right, and then we're going to come down to 0.5. And let's see what this gets us as far as Yeah, that looks okay. So we're going to come around a little bit this way, about like that. There we go. And then we can level off, I think. Maybe. We're still good at negative 0.5, so. All right, so what we want to do is we want to bring this out to here. I mean, we don't need to hit this level immediately. We just need to get to that level by the time we get to the end of the thing. So it's not even that big of a rush. All right, so we want to come out like this, and then we're going to switch. we're going to switch to the. I just got ambushed. We're going to switch to the wall. So let's make sure that we have a nice, smooth. See, that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? It looks kind of weird there. It's almost like this piece needs to go. to go. Yeah, that's fine. That's not too big of a deal. Okay, let's get the wall done, and then we'll worry about that if that's necessary. All right. And we'll see what we can do as far as getting this. We're going to stay at, yeah, we'll stay at negative 0.5 for right now. And see where this gets us. We want to basically stay parallel to this wall. There we go. To the side of the hill here, that is. We're going to go like this. Let's go like that. Just want to make sure we're not screwing ourselves here, right? We're going to take out this. Okay, so let's see what we've got for the next hill here. We could probably go at negative 0.5. Hold on. Somebody needs to get off my desk. You can stay off my desk. That's the one place you can't walk in here. All right, we're going to go negative 0.5, yeah. All right, and we want to turn it this way, I think. Let's see. I love the trilling. The trilling is the best. Okay, and then, yeah, we'll stay at this height. That's fine. So we'll just go level from here on out, and we'll go like this, 0%. And the beautiful part is we can do something like this. There we go. And then I think we can walk on the bridge if we need to, is the nice part. All right. And then we're going to come back out this way. Yeah, we need to get over to the bridge to do that. And I think we might want to use a piece of bridge to put this on here. I don't know. Let's see. How's that look? No, that looks pretty good. Okay. How's the question is, how is the wall? See, the wall's really high. We're going to replace that with bridge, but let's get another segment in here first. Because, yeah, we can get the segment in here first, and then we can worry about the piece of bridge here. So let's get this over there. Nice. Okay, and then we can take this piece out. Demolish rails. We're going to take this piece out, and we're going to replace it with a piece of bridge. So let's see if we can do this. Is it going to let us hook on there? See if we can hook onto here. Yep, there we go. All right. And then see if we can get up here. Oh, can we not get up here? Yeah, we can. Cool. There we go. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's much better. All right, and then we'll go back to the wall here. We can demolish that stuff. There we go. And let's go back to our wall here. There's our wall piece. See where our wall can go along here. I mean, it looks like we can go pretty much along this whole thing here. We just need to start turning, I think, at some point. How's that going to work? Is that going to stay out of the wall? Yeah, that stays out of the rock. Okay, cool. And we'll get this. I think we'll probably want to use bridge again. Let's use bridge. And we'll link that. We'll jump over here. And then we'll see where we can get this bridge to go here. Whoa! That's not what I wanted to do. We want to get that bridge up to there. So let's see if we can get up here. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Oh. All right. Let's go like this. Control R, F1. There we go. There's our thing. Okay, so we're going to teleport to here. There we go. Oh man, it placed the bridge anyway. All right, let's try that again. See if we can get this to happen. We want this bridge. There we go. There's the link. Okay. Let's try this again. Nope, I went too far. Teleport here. There we go. All right, so we want this bridge to come up and meet basically here. This is about where we want it to be. So let's go like this. And then we're going to continue. I think we're just going to continue with this bridge here because we need to go across this gap to here. There we go. And then we can hit the wall again, I think. I don't know. We're gonna have issues with that, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna have issues if we use the wall, so we're just gonna use bridge again. And we'll come up to here. How's that look? That's looking good. Alright, let's get rid of some of these old pieces just so that we're not confused about what we're doing here. This one and that one. All right, and then what we want to do is we want to go, yeah, it looked like that was where it, so do we want to use, yeah, I think we're going to have to keep using this bridge for a little bit longer because we need to come over this. So we're going to put it so that it matches up with that right there. And we're going to have it at about that angle. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So we want this right up against there at that angle. There. And then I think we should be able, yeah, we can link it. We had the link there for a second. Where is it? It showed me the link. Come on. Let's try it again. No! All right, let's link this. And then that's going to go all the way up to there. So we'll go like this. That's going to go up to here. All right, yeah, we can go up 0.5% in order to save that. Okay, so we'll do this so that we're going this way by the time we get around this corner. Is that going to go like way out? Oh yeah, it is. It's going to be ridiculous if I do it that way, isn't it? Okay. All right, we'll keep it like this then. Let's see what happens if we can go this way. Let's double check and make sure this is actually going to stay above. Yeah, it's going to stay above ground. Okay. All right, so we'll get this to go over here. We just need to be careful about how sharp we're turning here. Let's see if that'll do it. We're just gonna have to slow down for this curve, is I think what's gonna happen. All right, because I don't think we're gonna be able to do much better than that with that curve. Okay, so we should be able to come back here and go up against the wall again. So we'll stick against the wall here. Looks like that's going to be about where it goes. Uh-oh. It's not letting me click. Let's try this again. Let's come up here. See if it's going to let me... Oh, it's going to come through the ground here. Okay, so we do need to make sure it threads this needle. We're going to manually have to thread this. So we're going to go like this. And then we'll come over this way. I think this is our stick out point here. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty good. Okay. Try that. And then does this... Whoops. Okay. Let's teleport back to here. Let's look at our map here, because we have to come around this hill. We're almost there, too. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to come around that hill. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. Whoops. We have to come around this hill here and basically do the same thing as this one below it does, is we're going to go that way. We can lean into that, I think, so that it comes out like this. Is that going to be right? Yeah, because that needs to come across that way anyway. Okay. I know we're going to get a little bit sky bridgey here, but try that. And then let's see if we can get over to here. I don't know that we'll be able to place a bridge here. We'll see. Is there a link there? There's not a link there. See, I'm not sure if we'll be able to bring a bridge across that or not. Let's see. We try to bring it like straight across, right? Perfect. Okay. And then the rest of the way we're just doing this. We're going to come over to here. Look at that. How cool is that? All right, so we're going to come over like this. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. We'll come over like this, because that just takes us to the very edge. Beautiful. And then we're going to bring this like this. And we need to make sure it's parallel. There we go. I think we should probably stop a little ways back, because we're going to go like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a switch on it. We're definitely going to need some switches down here. So we're going to go switch right. And we'll probably want to put another switch. Let's see. Here. We're going to put a switch here. So we're going to go... Whoops. Drink. Wrong menu. All right, we're going to go... Let me take this off so I can see. We want to turn left. Yeah, it needs to be a switch to the left. Switch left. There we go. We're going to hook up this one. This looks like it's way too far over, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay. What's it doing? It's not even It's not even trying. Okay, switch left. Let's try this again. There we go. Switch 1 degrees at a time. Okay, so we want our switch to be about here, right? And I guess we're going to need some space behind that, because if we don't have any space behind it, then we're not going to be able to get any cars out of there. So let's take care of these. Get rid of these. And then this is going to have to... This is going to have to turn a little bit, I think. Is that just that one piece? Okay. We're going to go like this. And turn this. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to put our right switch. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then we should be able to just connect these two. There. Alright. And then with these, I'm not sure what we're even going to do with these switches, but we definitely need to get some more length down here. And then we'll put an end of track piece. If it'll let me. Is it going to let me hook it on there? It's not going to give me a link for that? Really? Why? Why is it not going to let me link that? Okay. Let's try this again then. Let's try demolish. We're going to put the wall on there instead. We'll put the wall here. And we'll come up to here. We'll go in a straight line here. There. Alright, and then let's see if it'll let us hook this. No, it's not going to let us. That's terrible. It won't even let me sit it there. It won't even let me place it like on the ground. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. Shortest railroad in history. Okay. Alright, so anyway, I think what we might be able to do here is put like a roundhouse or something. So we can go like this. And we can come off of this and do a turntable. There we go. And let's see how far we can get that turntable over that way. Just so that we can turn engines around. Whoops, not facilities. Turntable. There. Alright. We should probably put that a little bit farther out, but I think you get the idea. So, it looks like we have rails and beams. Alright. The trick is going to be dropping off those beams. I think what we should really do here, instead of this, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. We're going to put in a wall here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. And we're going to go like that. So it can go up into the ground there. There. Alright. So that's our end of track device. I think that's a much more effective, because that way we can, it'll help us slow down if we're going too fast to try to run into that and everything. So that'll help us get as much distance out of that as we can for our beams, to drop off our beams. We might even be able to, I don't know if we could come around the backside and drop any beams on the other side or whatever, but yeah. Alright. So then what we need to do is get some rails and some beams and bring them up. What do the what takes the rails? Which car takes the rails? And I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the save editor to remove all these trees instead of doing them manually. I'm going to let the save editor do that for me and clean it all up, so we don't have to Because the other thing is you get the ones that come, the top tip of them comes through. And you know, you don't always catch it, and the tip comes through, and then just the tip. And then, yeah, you know, you get problems from that. All right. See, it's the ones where it's just barely the edge of the hitbox, and you can't actually see it, but it's still there. That's the worst. All right, let's get whatever other track is left here. Whoops. And that one. And we'll get, I think we got a couple more before we hit the end here. Yep, we got this one here. I think this will be a nice even track though. That's the nice thing about it is it's not like super steep or anything, and it doesn't take like 6 hours to get there. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's go over to here, and what we're gonna do is these should be on auto load, and so while we're doing this, I'm curious to see what happens here if we, so it's just going to sit there and try to load them, and then if we take the brakes off of this, oh, you know what, we didn't take the brakes off the other cars, so we're going to do open controls. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, and then we're going to take the brakes off this one. We'll leave the brakes on the engine before we take all these brakes off. And there we go. Alright. Let's see what it does. It's not going to stop. I love how the engine can't even stop it. You need the car brakes for it. I think we're down far enough on the hill though that it's not going to do that anymore. Alright, no, it's just going to brake instead. Okay. Alright, so let's jump out of here. We're going to put in some, let's put in some fuel too. Yeah, because you know that's going to be cold. Alright, and then we can start these running. And I think they'll go until they're full. We'll see. Alright, that should stop there. It should stop on its own, maybe. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so those will fill them up while I'm goofing off. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, let me see, let's check out our map first before we go anywhere. Let's check out our map and see what we have in our industries. So we should have beams over here, and we have a car that takes beams. Show info. Yeah, see, we have 42 beams. Okay. We have 42 beams there. The rails we have are at the smelter. How many rails do we have? We have 32 rails. Okay. So we need beams and rails, and then we need to figure out, I need to figure out which cars take the rails, right? So let's go over here and let's see. This doesn't tell me, does it? I think the rails take the same. Let's go look on here. Those take the logs and steel pipes. Whoops, that's the paint job, not the type. Yeah, okay, so that's these. Okay, that takes both of them. All right, so what we need to do is we'll need to get beams here, and then we'll need to go all the way to the other end and get rails. So, and I'm trying to think of which end. We want the beams on this one. No, we want the beams on the other one. We want the beams on these, I think. Okay. So yeah, let's get our beams, and let's get Betsy going here. We'll bring Betsy down to the other one, and we'll meet up with the other train while we're doing that. So, can I get in? There we go. Alright, we're going to go backwards. There we go. Yeah, it looks like they changed the... See, the puffs come out with the sounds. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. That is a nice... So that's one of the things they did with the update. I'm not sure if the puffing matches whatever's supposed to be going on with the wheels. because I don't know enough about the specifics of steam engine cycles to know when those puffs should be coming out. But yeah, it looks cool to me. All right, and we're gonna want, honestly, we can turn around if we're going the wrong way, so it's not that big of a deal. Whoops. There we go. All right, and this only takes 3 each, so we can let these do their thing. And I think what happens is they'll keep loading if you just slowly move the car through the, if you slowly move the train through the station, it will actually continue to load. Let's check our switches while we're doing this. We're gonna go that way, that way, that way, that way, and then we're gonna come down here. So we need this train up. We need that engine up. Yeah, because Betsy can't pull this stuff up, all this stuff up that, I think. I don't know, maybe she can. Can Betsy pull those 4? I don't think Betsy can pull those 4 cars up this steep part, right? Isn't that where we ended up with problems? And look, we've still got a piece of track here. Let's check this out and see. Oh, we're still in. Did I lock it up? No, okay. All right, we're still in Betsy. What happened here? Is it not loading anymore? Did it not load because I had the map up or something? Let's see what it's doing here. Or is it trying to load onto the other car? No, there it goes. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And what was I going to look at down here? Oh, this thing right here. We should have a piece of track here somewhere. An unwanted piece of track. Where is it? Okay, it just hasn't updated. All right, we already deleted it. It just hasn't updated that it's not there. That's not a piece down there? No. Okay. So yeah, that's the trick, is trying to get Betsy up this hill. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it or not. Didn't we have to double the hill even with empty cars? Isn't that what happened? It was something like that, wasn't it? I think so. Okay, so we're going to go bring this engine up. So yeah, we'll put the brakes on these. Put the brakes on these, and then we're going to disconnect this. And then this should be warmed up by now. Can I get in? Thank you. All right, are we? Yep, we're good. All right, yeah, we'll get this one up here. I'm just trying to think if there's yeah, we can turn it around at the Y. I think that's what we'll do. We're gonna try to make it so that we're driving the trains forward, right? So we'll switch this back once we're off of it. There we go. That switch is now, yep, that switch is now good. Okay. They changed the color of the puffs too, didn't they? The smoke. We got like coal smoke or something here. All right. That's really gross looking. It's gray from this. Interesting. It's picking up the light. It depends on the angle to the light. That's cool. All right, so we're gonna go like this, and then that, and then we're gonna back up to that one. I don't think we need 67%. We probably don't even need 20%, yeah. So we'll get this all figured out. There we go. And almost, there we go. All right, so we're gonna flip this switch. And then we're gonna go backwards. All right, and I think maybe we could probably just take Betsy out of the equation too. We can just get Betsy out of the middle of that. We could. I think we will pull her along as a porter though, because we don't want to end up. Yeah, hopefully she'll be able to help with the shunting over at the coal mine. I think what we'll need to do is we'll put a siding way earlier by the coal mine instead of trying to put that at the, here, let me double check and make sure. Yeah, we have a thing on there. Okay. But yeah, I think that's how we'll do it, is we'll pull Betsy in the middle of this, and Betsy will just sit there with her brakes off. Betsy will just be part of the train. Why is it not loading that one? Is it because I'm not in the area? I'm guessing it's because the physics are like shut off because I'm not in the area kind of thing. All right. Let's see what we get here. There. That should do it. All right, so we're gonna load this one up. Load it up. We're gonna take off Betsy's brakes. There we go. See, it only took 6 of them. All right, and then we need to go get our whatchamacallit. See, that's cool. The one little puff, that's really cool. I'm loving that effect. All right, we need to flip our switches here. There we go. I don't want to pull too hard until those get around the corner. Okay. There we go. All right, we can throw some fuel in here while we're doing that, while we're on our way. There we go. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, the chuffing sounds are definitely way improved. That sounds really cool. I'm just enjoying the sounds. Don't mind me. Very cool. Okay, let's check our map. Make sure where we're going. The switches are set. We're going to need to get up this hill. And then I think what we'll do is we're going to come around here. We're going to come around here, and then we're going to back up around the turnaround. And then we'll go head first to the coal mine. Oh, you know what? We don't need to go to the coal mine first. We need to go to the smelter first. So let's make sure these are set. Yeah, these are set to go to the smelter. Okay. And then we're going to need to pick up that stuff. We're going to need that switch going that way so that we can pick up that stuff. All right, let's see if we can make it to the smelter this episode. And then next time we'll be able to load up the coal mine. So we'll get this moving. All right, the cool thing is I should probably put the... Oh man, we're going to go flying off the rails on this. The cool thing is that, yeah, that our path to the coal mine is all level and stuff. All right, we're going to get our controls here. There we go. All right, now we could combine the controls with Betsy, but I don't think we really need it. Let me do this. Yeah, see, we're going a little fast here, but we're slowing down now because we hit the hill. All right. There we go. Go. All right. No, we'll only synchronize it with Betsy if we need to. I don't think we're going to need to in order to make it up this hill. So let's go like this. We'll jump out. Oh! It did not like that. Okay. All right, well, you know what? Yeah, we're not going to have time to get all that. So that's going to be it for episode 10. Nice way to end it here. All right, that's going to be it for episode 10. Join me in episode 11. We will we'll get all this put back together. We'll get up to the stuff and get our coal mine thing delivered. So yeah, that's going to be it for 10. I'll see you in episode 11 later.